We have team coverage tonight. We'll begin with Channel 3's Dennis House. He's in West Warwick live at the scene of the tragedy. Dennis.
Al and Denise, good evening. This was a horrible fire. If you look at the numbers, 86 killed, more than 160 injured. The club holds about 300 people. That means nearly everyone who went to see that concert last night was either killed or injured there. We're also told that many people were stampeded. Some people were burned to death. Some people died of smoke inhalation. You can see behind me, rescue workers are still going through the rubble. We're told that they have extricated the last dead body from that scene there, but they are going through looking for evidence and trying to figure out what went wrong last night. What we do know is that it started as a band was performing its first song during a pyrotechnics display that turned catastrophic. Outside, a sign advertising a concert with the 80s rock band Great White. Inside, during the band's very first song, a pyrotechnic show went terribly wrong.
All of a sudden I felt like a heat behind me. I turned around and they had this foam stuff on the walls, which was obviously not flame retardant. And it started smoking, so I looked around and threw some water on it, trying to do anything.
Witnesses describe a horrible scene as fire engulfed the club in just minutes.
I believe it was a sort of like a spark machine, kind of like a pyrotechnics machine, and it shot off to do like sort of a firecracker like image type thing, but it caught fire onto the foam padding that lines the walls, mainly I guess in back of the stage, and it caught fire and it just took very quickly. I think there was a trampling, a panic, screaming, trampling. That's how I've been sort of hearing it for some of the injured. And there are some people here that are really badly hurt. Burns, the blood, and from what I gather in just passing with some people, that I think maybe some people have expired.
People are running out on fire. It's probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Now everybody's missing. People are missing. I can't find them. I don't even know what happened.
Rhode Island Governor Don Carcieri says his top priority right now is identifying the victims and dealing with the victims' families, helping them cope through this tremendous loss. But many people here are also demanding answers. As far as the investigation, we can tell you that there are two owners of the club, which was called the Station, Michael and Jeff Derderian, both native Rhode Islanders. They say through a statement through their lawyers that they did not authorize the band to perform a pyrotechnics display. The lead singer of the band, Great White, says he was given permission to have a pyrotechnics display, and the type of display we're talking about, as you saw in the video, was sort of like a sparkler that you'd see at the fireworks, and it caught fire to the walls, set fire to the walls rather, which were covered in sort of a foam egg carton type of material in order to deafen the sound and soundproof that room, and that apparently went up. It was also right over the band, so the fire went up and around them and then over and into the crowd. There are many family members coming down here to the scene trying to get some sort of a closure and trying to find some answers, trying to find out if their loved one was inside. We can tell you that many people, as we mentioned, were either stampeded, they died of smoke inhalation, or were burned. And many people, you can probably presume by the video we showed you, were almost out of the building, probably thinking to themselves that they're going to make it. Denise and Al, back to you.
All right, Dennis reporting live from West Warwick, Rhode Island, and we'll continue our coverage there live throughout the next 90 minutes.